prep list of produce prep that's the recommendation because produce needs to be isolated from everything else.
Hey guys, Mr. Knife Fanatic here. Today I have the Goko 240mm Gyuto. This is a great knife that just came in on the site maybe a month or two ago. Really haven't gotten to test it yet at all, so here we go guys. Go over some specs. I said it's a 240, it's actually 235 on the edge. I just measured it. It has a Hitachi white #1 steel core. White #1 is basically the finest grain of all the Hitachi steels, and yeah, it takes a wicked edge. It's at a 60 plus Rockwell, and I actually didn't get to sharpen this knife. It came pre-sharpened to me, and I think it has about an 8 to 10,000 grit edge on it. Very sharp. So the steel has a very fine grain to it, I can tell you that much. It has stainless cladding on the outside, as you can see with the Kudo Uchi finish. This is more the baked on type finish. This is not the lacquer finish. So this one's going to last a lot longer, a lot smoother. I actually find this helps in releasing your food too. Well, we have a D-shaped chestnut handle. It's not a very pronounced D shape, I can tell you that. It's a little bit more oval, but so maybe a left-hand user could possibly use this. You have just a regular resin ferrule. I like the chestnut a lot. As you can see the thick grain on this. It's a real warm feel in your hand. Definitely a little bit nicer than hoe wood. I like it a lot. I see some higher end handmade knives actually do use it a lot. The weight is 193 grams. I'll just weigh it for you on camera. The knife does feel, it's definitely not a laser by any means. We already got 1 gram on there for some reason. 193, so there we go. But it's definitely not a heavy knife still. You know, all these Japanese knives that we're reviewing right now are not heavy by any means. So, but this handle is a little bit bigger than your average Japanese handle. So somebody with bigger hands is going to really like this a lot. It is very comfy and warm. Spine thickness comes out at 3 millimeters, and as you can see, there is a distal taper. It gets down to about 2.5 right here, about 2 millimeters here. And you start dropping under 2 millimeters as you get towards the belly of it. Okay. Height is 53 millimeters. It is a little bit taller than some of the other ones, other knives we've been reviewing lately. Most of them tend to stay under 50 millimeters. This one's over 5 centimeters. So as you can see, are 52, 53, about right there. Okay. Balance point, definitely going to be blade heavy. Oh, let's try to find where the balance point is. Way up there, huh? Ooh, way up there. Let's see. There we go. Try to show you that on the board. There we go. I can't get my camera height any higher to get over the board. So, about the grind, it is a little bit asymmetric to the right, slightly to the right side. It's convex. The right face of this has a little bit more grind than the left side. You have convex right before the edge there. That should help release food a lot and still give you really good performance. So it's almost, you know, it's close to a 50-50 grind. I say slightly right to the right side, really more of a convex knife. So let's see how food releases. I have a potato right here, and we're just going to push straight down through it. No sticking. We'll try it again. No sticking at all. Wow, very good. Barely stuck. So there you go, man. Great grind. Let's get that out the way. So here we go. Let's try to run through a few ingredients for you. Have some onions and a carrot to take care of. Let's try to do a dice first off. And here we go. Slides. Wow. Yeah, that's good. We'll see this. The knife was sharpened before I got it. As you can see, there was a 10,000 grit edge on it. It is falling through this onion like nobody's business right now. It rises back through, very nice. No sticking at all. Very good grind on this knife. Let's see. No problems there at all. I'll speed the next onion up, don't worry guys. We're just trying to see where the edge is at. A lot of times you use a knife that you haven't sharpened yourself and you have no clue where the edge is at, and that's, you know, that's a recipe for hurting yourself sometimes. Yes, I understand your technique should be the same at all times, but the fact is, after you sharpen your own knife, you're definitely a lot more comfortable with it. But so far, the grind on this knife is very promising. A lot of white #1 knives tend not to be so thin. You know, say this is 3 millimeters behind the edge. I mean, not behind the edge, 3 millimeters on a spine. It's a little bit thick, you think, but once they grind it and get down behind the edge, back here, the shoulder is ground very thin. So, I mean, you can see all this is all convex, all the way up to there. So, that's the good thing about a kudo-uchi knife, is you know where the grind starts simply by looking at the finish. So, here we go, guys. I'll try to do this onion a little bit faster. Hopefully I don't cut myself. I'm not really pushing down very hard, I can tell you that much. So it's it pushes right through that. Wow. Get rid of that. I will do a quick julienne on the next piece of onion there, so you can see how it chops. I will find a better way to work around my camera one day, guys, so I won't have any more awkward cutting videos like this. Let's see. Alright. Get rid of that. I really am afraid to push down with the knife. It's actually so sharp, it's just going to fly through this and smack into the board. So, you know, you really have to be careful when you have an edge this sharp. You just, you know. No problems there. And let's go ahead and do a fast broom on a carrot for you. No sticking there. Carrot pushes off nice, convex grind. A little tip work for you. Tip flies right through everything. This knife performs really, really, really good. I'm definitely impressed, to say the least. So, get about 1 inch, about 2 inches there. Get about there. You know, a lot of white, you're not really going to get into white #1 steel for under $200. And right now these are, I believe they're on sale for a little bit under $200. And this is definitely a ringer for that price. You're not going to get a knife with this type of craftsmanship. When you pick this blade up, just the, you know, you feel like you're holding a serious piece of cutlery in your hand. It's really, really, really solidly built. So, I hope more guys get to try out this knife and we start seeing everyone else's reactions to it, because I'm definitely impressed. I may try to do another review on this knife after I personally sharpened it. Like I said, I didn't get to sharpen this one, so push this through without too much trouble. A rather large knife, you can still get done your detail work done with it. I mean, not super detail work, but you know. Well guys, there we go. The Goko 240mm Gyuto. I would really like to do another review on this knife. I'm probably going to do another review on it. It really deserves it. This is a really, really serious piece of cutlery for under $200. Give it a look. You want some good white #1 steel, guys? Look no further. So, have a great one. Thanks for watching. Bye.